Okay, so about a year ago, I think it was a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I don't know, I'm kind of losing track of the time now. My sister called me, my older sister, and she said, Kirk, how do you deal with forgiveness? How do you get to a place of forgiveness? Because you just, you seem like things just roll off your back. How do you get to that place of forgiveness? And everything has to do with perspective, I believe. But let me go to a story and then we'll get with this forgiveness because it's such a big issue. But when I first came to America back in the 80s, I lived for Saturday morning. Saturday morning had wrestling, and that when you had Hulk Hogan and Sergeant Slaughter would come out with the American flag, just waving it like, yeah. And back then, he would come out in his military fatigue and his combat boots, and he would salute you, Sergeant Slaughter. I love Sergeant Slaughter. Then you had this other idiot, the Iron Sheik, I think he's from Iran, coming out with that Iranian flag. Never recognized that flag. Always wanted to sing his national anthem before he fought. And, he put people in camel clutch. Couldn't stand the Iron Sheik. When he finished, he would wipe his sweat on you. So now Sergeant Slaughter got to fight the Iron Sheik. I can't wait for Sergeant Slaughter to kick Iron Sheik's ass. So the Iron Sheik put Sergeant Slaughter in the camel clutch, his signature move. And for some reason, Slaughter got out of it. No one ever escaped the camel clutch before in my life. And Sergeant Slaughter got out, pinned the Iron Sheik. Then you had Hulk Hogan. He would be fighting, and somebody would be beating Hulk up, and he's completely down. He's out of it. And then the crowd started chanting, Hulk, Hulk. And he would go like this. Now he's hearing, and he put that one finger up. He's getting stronger. And before you know it, Hulk Hogan won. I love wrestling. Cowboy Bob Orton, Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, Brutus Beefcake, Jimmy Superfly Snooker. I love wrestling because there was all this beef. Then, a couple years later, ABC did the special report and said that the WWF is fake. It's like orchestrated. They showed a clip of Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik in a bar drinking together, enjoying life. They're friends. I'm like, no. It has to be real because I saw Sergeant Slaughter with my own two eyes escape the camel clutch, and they're enemies. How could they be in a bar drinking together? That just doesn't make any sense. Now, to my point of forgiveness, and everything is perspective. What if, I'm not saying it is, I'm just asking the question, what if all of this that we're doing is just a game, like wrestling? We're in the other life, the spirit world, and we decide we're going to come to earth. And so I'm like, I'm talking to my dad. And I'm saying, Dad, I think I want to come to Earth. Oh, my God, son, I heard about Earth. It's a beautiful planet. Well, what do you want to do when you get to Earth? I don't know. I think I want to teach forgiveness. Dude, you know what? Let me be your father. You come, I'll give you some shit to forgive. And I'm like, really? You would do that? Son, I got you. As a matter of fact, I know this other spirit over there. I'm going to team up with her. She's going to be your mom. You come through. Yeah, we could teach you a thing or two about forgiveness. You game? I'm like, yeah, bet, I'm game. Then we come to Earth. All of a sudden, we start playing the game. And I'm in the ring thinking I'm in the camel clutch, not realizing that it's a game. We agreed to it. I'm not saying that's the way it is, but what if that's the way it is? So now you realize, it's not personal. Next time we come back, then I'll be the father. He'll be the son. And I'll give him something to forgive. Or maybe I'll just forgive him now and we'll do something more fun. We get back to the other side and we say, that didn't really work out well now, did it? So I have all these different perspectives, and because of that perspective, I don't really take any of this stuff seriously. I just think, when we leave and you die, the body physically die, and you review your life and you look back, you realize that much of this stuff was just nonsense. It's just stuff that we made up, and we made it sacred, and we hold it. Like a lot of the stuff that we get upset about is just stuff that we made up. In Jamaica, there's certain words you say to someone and they fly off the handle. They'll kill you for words like that. But you come to America, you say the same words and it has absolutely no meaning. So going back to forgiveness, it all depends on the meaning that you assign to what's going on with your life. So you've heard Oprah say it, you've heard all the other gurus say it. Just start telling yourself a different story. So the story that I tell myself is, this is a game. It's not that serious. And sooner or later, you got to die. So while you're here, might as well have fun. Can't have a lot of fun if you're carrying a lot of stress and you're hating a lot of people and you're carrying a lot of resentment. So drop all of that and have fun. That's it on forgiveness. Just see it as a game and enjoy it. I'm out.